Here is the 1000-watt solar street light. So first you get a user manual. Definitely take a look at this. It'll give you a lot of useful information. Now next you have the actual arm that you attach either to a pole or to a tree like I did. So if you're going to attach it to a tree, you just kind of butt it up against the tree, and then you take the supplied hardware and you can actually screw it into the tree if you want to, and then the other end the light goes onto. Or if you're going to put it around the pole, you take this other piece, use the supplied hardware, screw it into the holes, and then clamp it around the pole like so. So whichever one you decide, it gives you hardware for either option. And then here you get the remote. So with the remote, you have the on button, which turns it on to 100%. And then you have the kind of the radar Wi-Fi little signal thing here. What that does is when you press it, it's motion sensing. So if no one's around, it'll be at 30%. If someone walks by, it'll go up to 100% for a certain amount of time, then it'll turn off. So this light never turns off, it just gets dim. So it'll be at 30% all night long if nothing walks in its path. But if something walks in the path, then it'll go to 100%. And then here you have 2-hour timer, 3-hour, 4-hour timer that it'll stay on 100% brightness, and then it'll turn off after that amount of time. And then this light, little light symbol here, will turn it on to 100% if you're trying to get out of one of these modes. Now here at the bottom, you have a timer plus motion sensing. So it'll stay on brightness 100% for 2 hours, and then it'll go to motion sensing, or it'll stay on 100% brightness for 3 hours, then go to motion sensing. So on the back of the remote, it is two AAA batteries. And the one thing that's kind of just a nice added bonus, most of them are kind of just a slippery plastic. This has a little bit of grip to it. It is light and small, but so having the grip, make sure you keep it in your hand. Now the most important piece is the actual light. So some of the lights have a separate solar panel, and some of them have them built in. I like the ones that are built in. It's just less things to put together or have to manage. But this is the actual solar panel here. It's a very wide base, so it should pick up the sun very nicely. Here's the hole where the pole actually goes into here. And if we flip it over, here are all the different lights. You have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so you got 12, and then you have the mini LEDs inside of that. So this will put out quite a bit of light. It's at an angle, if you can see here. So when you're putting it up, some will shine that way, it'll shine this way, so it'll give you a wider beam of light when you have it up high up. And this is just the sensor for the light. This is the button to turn it on and off. So that is about it to demo the light for the most part. Let's go put it outside so you can see how bright it is. So this is how bright the light is at night.